Apple manufactures its products in India through contract manufacturers, including Foxconn and Wistron. The manufacturing process involves several stages, including design, sourcing of components, assembly, testing, and shipping. Design and prototyping. Apple's design team creates prototypes of the product using computer-aided design software. These prototypes are then tested in-house to ensure that they meet Apple's high-quality standards. Once the design and functionality of the product have been finalized, Apple begins the process of sourcing components for the product. Sourcing of components. Apple sources components from various suppliers around the world. These components include screens, batteries, processors, memory chips, and other essential parts required to assemble the product. Apple's supply chain is well known for its strict quality control measures, and the company works closely with suppliers to ensure that the components meet its standards. Assembly and testing. Once the components have been sourced, they are sent to the assembly plant, where they are assembled into the final product. The assembly process is highly automated, and robots are used to assemble and test the product. The finished products are then subjected to a rigorous testing process to ensure that they meet Apple's quality standards. Packaging and shipping. After the products have been tested, they are packaged and shipped to various destinations around the world. Apple works with logistics partners to ensure that the products are delivered safely and on time to their destination. Apple has also set up a manufacturing facility in Bengaluru, India, where it assembles certain models of the iPhone. This facility is operated by Wistron and employs thousands of workers. By manufacturing in India, Apple can benefit from lower labor costs and tax incentives offered by the Indian government. Overall, Apple's manufacturing process in India is similar to its process in other countries and involves strict quality control measures and a highly automated assembly process. By manufacturing in India, Apple can benefit from lower costs and tax incentives while also tapping into a large and fast-growing market. Apple as it celebrates more than 25 years in India. iPhone maker Apple on Monday said its first 2 stores in the country to be opened this week mark a major expansion plan of the company. The 2 Apple stores are coming up in Mumbai and Delhi. This week, as Apple celebrates more than 25 years in India, the company is marking a major expansion with the opening of its first Apple store locations in the country, along with new environmental initiatives and a key milestone in the rapidly growing. Both the stores have been designed to resonate with local look and feel, Apple said. India has such a beautiful culture and an incredible energy, and we are excited to build on our long-standing history, supporting our customers, investing in local communities, and working together to build a better future with innovations that serve humanity, Apple CEO Tim Cook said. Apple exports from India are estimated to have crossed $5 billion in the financial year 2022 to 23, which is about half of the total exports of made-in-India phones. The company started manufacturing iPhones in India in 2017 through its contract manufacturers. Apple's work with Indian suppliers of all sizes supports hundreds of thousands of jobs across the country. Apple opened its stores in India for several reasons, including increased brand presence and awareness. India is a large and fast-growing market for smartphones and other consumer electronics, and by opening its own retail stores, Apple can increase its brand presence and awareness in the country. Direct control over the customer experience. By owning and operating its own stores, Apple can have more control over the customer experience, including product displays, store layout, and customer service. This can help Apple to better showcase its products and provide a more personalized experience for customers. Increase sales and revenue. Apple's retail stores have a proven track record of driving sales and revenue growth. By opening its own stores in India, Apple can increase its sales and revenue in the country and tap into the growing demand for premium smartphones and other electronics. Enhance customer loyalty. Apple has a large and dedicated customer base, and by opening its own stores in India, It can further enhance customer loyalty and engagement by providing a more immersive and personalized experience for customers. Improve market share. Apple faces tough competition from other smartphone brands in India, and by opening its own stores, it can improve its market share and compete more effectively against rivals. Overall, Apple's decision to open its own retail stores in India reflects its strategic priorities and its desire to tap into a large and fast-growing market while enhancing the customer experience and driving sales and revenue growth. Access to a large and growing market. India is a huge and fast-growing market for smartphones and other consumer electronics, and by manufacturing in India, Apple can access this market more easily. Cost savings. Manufacturing in India can provide cost savings for Apple, as labor and other production costs can be lower in India compared to other countries. Government incentives. The Indian government has implemented various incentives and policies to promote domestic manufacturing and attract foreign companies to set up manufacturing facilities in India. Apple has benefited from these incentives, such as tax breaks and exemptions, which have made manufacturing in India more attractive. Diversification of supply chain. Apple has been looking to diversify its supply chain away from China, where most of its products are currently manufactured. By setting up manufacturing facilities in India, Apple can reduce its reliance on China and diversify its supply chain to mitigate risks associated with geopolitical tensions and other factors. Corporate social responsibility. Apple has also cited its commitment to corporate social responsibility as a reason for manufacturing in India. By creating local jobs and investing in local communities, Apple can demonstrate its commitment to sustainability and ethical business practices. Overall, Apple's decision to start manufacturing in India reflects its strategic priorities and its desire to tap into a growing market while diversifying its supply chain and promoting sustainable and socially responsible practices.